Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 23rd, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Gemini. The winds are changing, and they're bringing with them a rush of renewal that you've been yearning for, consciously or not. Right now, you're standing on the brink of an energetic rebirth, one that urges you to open your heart and mind to a level of abundance that isn't just coming to you, it's already yours. Your guides are speaking with a clarity that feels like intuition, nudging you gently but firmly toward the realization that your desires are not whimsical fantasies. They are reflections of your divine inheritance. You're not here to beg or borrow your blessings. You're here to embody them. This is not a time to hesitate. There's a powerful spiritual law swirling in your field, the law of resonance. It says that you must vibrate at the same frequency as what you desire, not wish for it, but become it. You are not meant to simply hope for love, wealth, or success. You are meant to live in alignment with them, breathe them in like air, and walk through the world as if they are already entwined with your path. The moment you begin to embody the emotions of already having what you seek, the universe begins to echo back to you the evidence of your belief. And as you step into this new phase, something remarkable is happening. Opportunity is rising from unexpected corners. A generous breakthrough is approaching, perhaps an unexpected windfall, a long-awaited promotion, or a spontaneous act of financial kindness that feels like destiny giving you a wink. But this isn't just about receiving, it's about how you're choosing to live in each moment. Your angels are guiding you to meet every task, no matter how mundane, with passion and presence. Whether you're washing dishes or walking your dog, when you infuse the ordinary with joy, you accumulate what can only be described as energetic wealth. This quiet joy becomes spiritual currency, and it's building interest in all the right places. Someone significant is being magnetized into your orbit. A charismatic figure, full of fire and ambition, is about to enter your life through a mutual connection. This person isn't just passing through. They're meant to awaken a part of you that's been waiting for activation. Whether they bring love, guidance, or opportunity, their presence will feel like a key clicking into a long-locked door. Just like a party invite that changed the course of a life, your moment is arriving soon. Be open, be grounded, and most importantly, be ready. You're also being called to create or return to a sacred space. This may be a physical corner of calm or a sanctuary of the mind where your spirit can retreat and recharge. Imagine a garden of light, a waterfall of peace, a realm untouched by chaos. This is yours to visit anytime, and it's where your energy is restored. When the world feels overwhelming, your sanctuary is a reminder that peace is not a destination, but a choice you carry within. Let go of perfection. It's a thief that robs you of action. Progress is your true north now. Maybe you've stalled on a project or hesitated on a dream, fearing failure before you've even begun. But perfection is a false idol. Instead, commit to showing up imperfectly but consistently. Every step you take in faith builds the bridge to your future. With the Justice card in your spread, you're reminded that every intentional thought, every focused effort, and every emotional investment is echoing through the universe and shaping your reality. Be decisive. Be bold. Visualize your win before you step into the ring. Know the feeling of the outcome before it arrives, and it will come chasing you. A money block is loosening its grip, but it requires your attention. This blockage may stem from environments or conversations that drag you into lower vibrations, gossip, negativity, or scarcity mindsets. You're being asked to rise above. Cleanse your mental and emotional field, choose beauty and simplicity, and lead with your own inner truth. Remember, abundance flows where authenticity grows. Be the voice, not the echo. Now is the time to declare your truth to the universe. Let your energy say, I'm ready. Align with the affirmation, when I follow my heart, I am abundant, successful, and free. These aren't just words, They are your energetic signature. Feel them, say them, live them. You are not chasing abundance. You are remembering that you already are it. And as your final message, your spirit guides whisper, love is not something you must earn, it's something you become. You are being drawn toward a connection that feels timeless, someone whose soul recognizes yours. They may even carry the echoes of a past life. The secret? You attract who you are, not what you want. So, become the person you would fall in love with. Laugh more, soften your gaze, move with gratitude, and let your spirit skip like a child in springtime. That's the energy that brings miracles. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Gemini, your spirit stands at the threshold of awakening. There is an unmistakable rhythm surrounding you, a blend of divine timing, inner power, and emotional clarity that is beginning to crystallize. The deeper you lean into your intuition and the more willing you are to release old tension, the faster the magic you've been sensing will materialize. This reading, guided by 8 tarot cards, unravels the intensity, renewal, and transformation unfolding for you today. Card 1, the Magician. The Magician appears first, confirming that the magic begins with you. Today, your power to manifest is heightened, and the universe urges you to recognize that your thoughts are shaping your reality. As an air sign ruled by Mercury, your words, fantasies, and inner dialogues are magnetic right now. The Magician emphasizes your mental agility, but also your responsibility. If you've been daydreaming about connection, abundance, or a new direction, understand that these visions aren't random. They're signals that you already possess the tools to bring them down from imagination to tangible form. Your mind is your spellbook today. Use it intentionally. Card 2, 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups expands on the theme of many thoughts, many possibilities. You may feel mentally overloaded or emotionally torn between choices. There's fantasy here, the kind that pulls you into imagining scenarios, potential outcomes, and what-ifs. But the caution tied to this card is that illusions can cloud clarity. For Gemini, whose mind moves fast and whose curiosity rarely rests, the challenge today is grounding. This card asks you to distinguish between emotional truth and wishful thinking. One option or one person stands out more than the rest, even if you're afraid to admit it. Trust your inner compass. It's sharper than it feels. Card 3, the World. The World signals a powerful completion and the start of a new chapter. Something in your emotional or romantic life has reached its full cycle, and now you're stepping into a fresh, aligned beginning. This may relate to a connection that once felt impossible, distant, or in the clouds. Today, there's closure of confusion and opening of clarity. For Gemini, this card harmonizes beautifully with your desire for movement and renewal. You are ready to graduate from old doubts into a new emotional landscape, one that finally makes sense. Card 4, the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups reveals someone who once overlooked your value and now suddenly realizes what they lost. This energy is tied to a person who withdrew, hesitated, or failed to see your worth. And today, they are feeling that absence intensely. Gemini, you may also be experiencing your own version of emotional numbness or detachment. This card encourages you to evaluate whether your hesitation stems from self-protection or lingering disappointment. A missed opportunity may be resurfacing, but this time, the emotional lens is clearer on both sides. Card 5, 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords speaks to transition. Today, you are being guided away from emotional turbulence and toward calmer, more stable emotional waters. Many Geminis have been holding on to old heartbreak, memories, or melancholy without fully realizing it. This card invites you to move forward, even if quietly, even if slowly. There is healing here, but it asks for motion. Someone may be trying to come toward you, but you also have a journey of your own to complete. Allow yourself to soften the grip on the past. Card 6, 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands reveals inner and outer conflict surrounding someone connected to you. This person may be struggling with competition, jealousy, disagreements, or internal battles that prevent them from expressing themselves clearly. For Gemini, this card also reflects the mental tension you've been carrying, too many thoughts fighting for priority. It suggests friction between desire and fear, love and ego, patience and urgency. Yet, conflict here is purposeful. It pushes both you and another person to confront what truly matters and let go of ego-driven defensiveness. Card 7, Judgment. Judgment confirms a karmic awakening, a spiritual call that neither you nor another person can ignore. This is the card of past life connections, soul contracts, and emotional renewal. Someone has been pulled back toward you through intuition, dreams, or repeated signs. For Gemini, judgment is your wake-up call to stop doubting your worth or your ability to start again. There is divine intervention at play. This card announces the resurgence of communication, truth, and emotional clarity. Something is meant to be revived, but with wisdom, not repetition. Card 8, King of Cups. The King of Cups concludes the reading with emotional maturity, devotion, and sincere affection. Someone with deep feelings, possibly older, emotionally stable, or simply evolved, holds you close in their heart. This card brings reassurance. Love is not only present, but ready to be expressed with honesty. For Gemini, who often analyzes emotions rather than sinking fully into them, this card invites trust. You are entering a phase where emotional depth feels safe rather than overwhelming. Someone wants to show you loyalty, and you are ready to receive it. Today's reading for Gemini flows from inner power, the Magician, to emotional clarity, King of Cups. You are manifesting new realities, shedding illusions, and embracing a transformative cycle of connection and healing. The 7 of Cups and 4 of Cups reveal old confusion and mischances clearing, while the World and Judgment confirm faded new beginnings. The 6 of Swords encourages movement toward peace, and the 5 of Wands uncovers necessary conflict that pushes growth. With the King of Cups closing the reading, love stabilizes, intuition sharpens, and your emotional landscape becomes grounded and honest. Gemini, today, the magic truly begins with you. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial path today begins with the energy of the Magician, reminding you that your mind is the greatest currency you possess. New ideas, clever problem solving, and strategic thinking all work in your favor. This card highlights your innate Gemini gift, turning intangible thought into tangible gain. You may find creative ways to stretch your resources or discover solutions that others previously overlooked. As the 7 of Cups influences this area, you might feel overwhelmed by different financial options or tempted by illusions of quick success. This card advises you to sift through your choices with discernment. Not every opportunity is as golden as it appears, but one specific path glows brighter than the rest. Trust your ability to sense the difference between fantasy and reality. The World card contributes a powerful message of completion and advancement. You may be wrapping up a financial cycle, perhaps paying off a debt, finishing a project, or completing a long-term goal. The World suggests that a breakthrough is within reach, opening the door to a more grounded phase of prosperity. Meanwhile, the 4 of Cups cautions you not to ignore subtle financial opportunities that could easily slip under the radar. You may feel disconnected or tired of repeating the same money habits, but this card encourages you to look again. Something you dismissed before might now serve you in an unexpected way. With the 6 of Swords, gradual improvement is emphasized. This is a positive card for those shifting careers, relocating, or making financial transitions. While progress may feel slow, you're moving toward stability and away from financial stressors that weighed heavily on your shoulders. Lastly, Judgment influences your luck by awakening your intuitive awareness. Synchronicities, signs, or sudden clarity around money decisions may arrive today. Trust those inner nudges, they're not random. They're part of a higher financial alignment guiding you toward wiser and more abundant choices. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 23rd are 64, 18, 9, 93, 37, 84. Daily love. Love today is infused with the undeniable power of the magician, signaling chemistry, attraction, and emotional magnetism. Your energy is captivating, whether you realize it or not. Someone is thinking of you intensely, drawn to your presence in a way that feels almost enchanted. The Seven of Cups shows that both you and another person may be fantasizing, imagining different futures, and wondering what could happen if only. This card reflects mutual mental activity, two minds circling the same memories, possibilities, and emotions. The connection feels dreamy yet unfinished. The presence of the world indicates that an emotional cycle is reaching completion. Old misunderstandings, confusion, or silence between you and someone else are preparing to dissolve. A new chapter can begin, one that feels more grounded and aligned with what you both truly desire. The Four of Cups highlights regret or missed chances. Someone may feel they overlooked your worth or failed to act when the moment was ripe. They now sense your emotional distance and find themselves wanting to reconnect, wondering whether it's too late, but unable to let you go. With the Five of Wands, there may be inner conflict or outside interference affecting this connection. Misunderstandings, differences in communication styles, or emotional tension may have made things complicated. The lesson here is to soften defensiveness and allow vulnerability to guide you. Finally, the King of Cups anchors today's love energy with emotional depth and sincerity. Whether this represents someone new or someone familiar, their intentions toward you are steady and heartfelt. This is the energy of true devotion, someone who wants to approach with honesty, clarity, and respect. At work, the work environment today is energized by the magician, inspiring sharper thinking and heightened creativity. Problems that once felt like obstacles now look like puzzles waiting to be solved. Coworkers may seek your insight, sensing your ability to articulate solutions with ease. The Seven of Cups suggests that you may be juggling many ideas at once. You might feel scattered or unsure which work priorities matter most. This card encourages you to choose one direction at a time rather than dividing your focus too thinly. The presence of the world in your career sector signals a professional accomplishment or completion of a major task. You may receive recognition for something you've dedicated significant time and effort toward. This is a marker of leveling up and preparing to step into a more mature career phase. The Six of Swords indicates progress through transition. If you've been considering moving departments, changing locations, or shifting your job focus, today's energy supports smooth transitions. This is also a good day for resolving workplace disagreements or leaving behind toxic environments. With the Five of Wands, expect minor tension, differing opinions, competitive energy, or creative clashes. But instead of being a setback, this friction could spark better ideas or improvements. Your ability to stay objective gives you the upper hand. Finally, judgment brings professional awakening. You may realize that your purpose is calling you in a new direction. Self-reflection leads to clarity about what work truly fulfills you, making today ideal for rethinking your long-term goals. Health. Under the Magician, your mind-body connection strengthens. You are more aware of how thoughts influence physical well-being. This is an excellent day for starting healthier habits, adjusting routines, or engaging in activities that stimulate both intellect and vitality. The Seven of Cups highlights mental fatigue or overstimulation. Too many thoughts, too many roles, or too many emotional obligations may leave you scattered. Calm, grounding activities such as meditation, journaling, or mindful breathing help restore clarity. The Six of Swords supports healing and recovery. Whether you're overcoming stress, emotional strain, or physical exhaustion, this card brings the promise of gradual improvement. You're moving toward healthier territory, even if the steps feel subtle. The Five of Wands reflects internal tension or stress-triggered symptoms. It's a reminder to release competitive energy, self-pressure, or unnecessary conflict. Physical exercise may help diffuse emotional intensity today. The Four of Cups suggests emotional sluggishness or low motivation. You may feel less engaged or less energized. This card urges you to reconnect with what genuinely brings joy and stimulation rather than forcing productivity. Finally, the King of Cups brings emotional balance and healing. This card encourages nurturing self-care, quality rest, emotional expression, compassion toward yourself, and healthy boundaries. Your emotional health flourishes when you honor your feelings without judgment. Family and friends. Family matters begin with the intuitive influence of the magician, showing that your words hold great power with relatives today. You may find yourself mediating conversations or helping resolve misunderstandings through honest dialogue. The Seven of Cups suggests confusion or miscommunication within family dynamics. Someone may be misinterpreting intentions or imagining worst-case scenarios. Clarifying conversations can dissolve unnecessary tension. The Six of Swords offers healing energy, suggesting that past disagreements within the family are ready to fade. A peaceful resolution may be closer than you think, especially if everyone involved is willing to move forward. The Four of Cups reveals emotional distance from a family member who may feel overlooked or misunderstood. This card encourages compassion and gentle reconnection. Someone may need your presence more than they admit. With the Five of Wands, minor disagreements or conflicting opinions may arise. These aren't long-lasting issues, but rather moments that highlight differences in communication styles. Avoid unnecessary battles and focus on understanding. Judgment concludes the family section with renewal, forgiveness, or a deeper sense of unity. A family pattern may be breaking, allowing healthier emotional cycles to begin. Someone may express gratitude, apology, or newfound connection. Compatibility. Compatibility today is strongest with signs who help balance your mental quickness with emotional grounding. The King of Cups points to strong alignment with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, who match your emotional depth today and bring comforting stability. The Magician aligns you with Virgo, who mirrors your intellectual wavelength and helps bring clarity to your plans and ideas. The World enhances compatibility with Sagittarius, a fellow seeker of wisdom and expansion, encouraging growth and adventurous thinking. The Six of Swords suggests synchrony with Aquarius, who understands your need for mental peace and offers steady support without overwhelming you. The Five of Wands warns of temporary friction with Aries and Leo, not due to incompatibility, but because their strong fire energy may clash with your inner conflict today. Lastly, Libra, another air sign, remains a harmonious partner for collaboration, conversation, and emotional understanding, supported by the balanced influence of judgment. Your lucky color today. Royal blue, a color symbolizing truth, clarity, and composure. It strengthens your communication skills and enhances emotional calm, aligning perfectly with the day's intuitive energy. The phrase of the day. Magic begins when the mind believes, the heart opens, and the soul decides to move forward. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.